Hi guys, just wanted to chat to you quickly, a little bit of a review on our latest product. It's the new Primus Trail Swimrun. So the Swimrun shoe we have here, it's just been released on the market now. We've been developing it with the guys from Otilo, excuse my accent if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, these guys are the founders of Swimrun and they're the pioneers of Swimrun and hosting the World Series. So we're really proud to be part of them, but it's also been really sort of incremental when it comes to developing the product and working with our design team. As you know, trail running we've done really well at the moment. So on the running side of the Swimrun, we have a pretty good product that we really know well already and have done a lot of development in. So it was the swimming side where we worked really closely with the Swimrun guys as well to try to take our product to the next level. So without further ado, let's get into the categories. As you know, Swimrun pretty much it speaks for itself, swimming and running, but there is actually a third element to it, and that's the transition, so getting in and out of the water. And I'll speak about all three of those elements in a moment. So first up, let's talk about the running side of it. We've gone for what would be a neoprene upper, so nice stretchable material that fits nice and snug on the foot. Lots of breathable mesh, windows on either side. So one of the key elements, not only in trail running but in running, in swimming, is to have your foot be able to swim running, is to be able to breathe, let the air move through your foot or through the shoe, and that helps with multiple reasons, regulating temperature and helping keep the foot dry. So a wet foot means you're only going to get lots and lots of blisters. So our foundations, flat, wide and flexible, we still have those, and as you know, we always honor the foot. So we've gone for the firm ground sole, which is the tri-hex lug, and this works really well for multiple reasons. Is it grips in any direction, so you can see if you're coming down the mountain or having to brake, if you're coming across a slope, the shoe is able to grip no matter what direction it's going in. This one's actually a little bit dirty. I've been starting to test this pair, but that's what it should look like, a nice bright orange color. The compound itself is slightly different to the normal firm ground compound because we're going in and out of the water. The guys in the design team and the guys at Otilo have decided to try opt for something which is still really durable. So it's a highly durable rubber, but they've gone for a more sticky compound. So if you get your hands on a pair, you can even just with the feel on the hand, it's a much sort of stickier rubber. So going in and out the water when the shoe is wet, it can really grip much better moving across those rocky surfaces. Part of the reasons we've gone for the firm ground sole is the firm ground sole also gives you a lot more traction, or ground surface, should I say, ground surface contact. So if you can imagine a rock is that shape, with a shoe can really take the shape of your foot and grip on the rock. So especially when you're not moving fast and you're having to move really carefully up steep bouldery slopes coming in and out of the water, this is the transition side of it. Coming down a slope, you want to be able to get as maximum grip on those rocky surfaces as you can, and without a doubt this is the sole to do it in. So maximum surface contact with a grippy rubber, multi-directional sole. Going in and out of the water, you can really feel super confident. Another interesting aspect which comes to the running and swimming side of things was the lacing system. So you can see it comes with our drawstring lacing system. For myself, when it comes to the transition or in the colder water, I do like the drawstring lacing system. It has a nice big loop, so if your hands are cold and you need to get your shoe on or off, you can really, it's not, if your hands are clumsy, it's really easy to operate. I just pull it nice and tight, tuck it under the front, and off I go. Now, the lacing was an interesting one for us because our elite team and a lot of you guys online have given feedback that you prefer laces. I suppose we've all got different arches, different feet, different sizes. We like different tensions on our running shoes. So what we've done is we've actually we'll be putting a lace in all the boxes. So what we've done with the lace is the shape of the lace is an oval shape. It has some good abrasion on it to stop slipping and coming undone. The material is also water wicking, so it's not going to become a big soggy piece of string on your shoe. So if you are a shoe man, a lace man or lace lady, these are the things to put in your shoe. We've put it in there for you, and it's going to come in all the boxes. The only catch is if you do prefer laces, you are going to have to cut off the drawstring, and then there's no going back. The eyelets are more than big enough to take the lacing system, so it's a good feature to have. So you can choose if you prefer to go for the draw or pull string or the lacing system that we will be providing. So that works really, really well. Another feature which you can choose, which comes in the shoe, is the inner sole or the footbed. I personally prefer to run without the inner sole. I feel that the lugs give you enough underfoot if you're moving across the terrain. But if you're new to barefoot and you still feel that you'd like a little bit of, I would call it comfort, or just something under your footbed, then the inner sole is going to be in the shoe for you. A little bit about the inner sole. So we've gone for, as you can see, really nice big holes. The reason for that is, once again, allowing the foot to breathe, allowing water to get off the foot, and to dry as quickly as possible. So that'll help in hot conditions, allowing the foot to breathe, and also in cold conditions, regulating the temperature. But more importantly, it's getting rid of the water off your foot to prevent any blisters. It also helps if there is some fine debris that gets into the shoe, it kind of works its way to the bottom and settles in the little holes over there. So as I say, the choice is yours. You can either go with it or without it. So when it comes to swimming, the shoe itself naturally just makes a really good swimming shoe. As I mentioned earlier, we always go for flat, wide and flexible with as little weight on the shoe as possible. If you look at anything that's a strong swim in the ocean that has a tail or a fin or a flipper, it tends to be wide and it tends to be flexible. So this shoe automatically works great on the feet in the water. So if you're swimming in that direction, the natural flexibility of the shoe allows your foot to streamline and to help propel yourself forward. So it has a sort of a slight kickback on the shoe, but bending that way, your foot can relax and it can move with the water, which comes in handy as a lot of guys aren't kicking massively in the water, as you have pool boys. So the shoe is working really well, and as I said, it's nice and wide, as are most flippers, so the foot is being able to propel you through the water instead of a big stiff upper, no breathable mesh. The water's not running through the shoe and the shoe's not flexible, and you're dragging almost like two anchors through the shoe, through the water. So it works really well swimming. The material, as I just mentioned, it is a water wicking material, so that also works when you get out of the water. It then allows the water to get out of the shoe. The windows on either side of the shoe, as your plantar fascia starts, as you start running, allow the water to get out of the shoe and allow air to be pumped through the shoe to dry it. So that's it. I don't know if you've tried Swimrun or not, but I would definitely think about getting a pair of these and definitely give Swimrun a try. For myself personally, I think I've found my favorite trail shoe. I don't know if the boss is going to be happy that I'm just promoting this as a trail shoe as well, but we have great trail shoes out there. But this specifically, because of the fit, the neoprene upper, the breathability, and the new rubber compound sole, this is by far my favorite trail shoe, but without a doubt the best Swimrun shoe there is on the market. So get out there, go visit the website, check out Otillo, check out the race calendars, follow our elites, and give us your feedback on the product. So I hope you enjoy them. I might not have answered everything, so fire over some questions and hopefully we can give you all the right answers. So there we go. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.